Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is clayrammage and welcome to another Goodwill bins haul. Went this morning. Oh, and I got something all over my hand. And my wife couldn't go with me today. She had other things she had to do, so it was just me picking through the bins. Had a good time. Found some good stuff. Surprising stuff for some of it. And so anyway, if you're new to our channel, I am a part-time reseller. I resell on eBay, at an antique store, and Facebook Marketplace or whatever, if it's a larger item that I don't have to deal with shipping or doesn't fit the pink elephant or something like that. So, and I actually, I just took some stuff to auction. It'll be happening in a couple weeks, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm excited to see. So if I can find different things that I can sell in different ways, I do that. So welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like button. Please feel free to comment on anything that you see here, that you like, that reminds you of something or whatever. Or you just want to tell me about the weather in your part of the world. That's fine too. We're good with any of it. And I just so appreciate you guys and your support and your willingness to support our wee little channel. Let's just get into it. It's a hodgepodge of stuff today. A little more than usual. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's kind of about the same as usual. But I ventured into other areas that I'm not too familiar with. I picked this up. Now, it says it's made in Taiwan. It is a Santa, quite a hefty Santa, if you will. And the sticker says imported by Maravik, Blue Springs, Missouri, made in Taiwan. So, I assume this is probably 80s to early 90s, not a really old piece. But it was just unusual and I liked it. So, that'll go into the Christmas supply stuff. I did find a number of Christmas items, which we'll get into in a minute. So yeah, it's funny how after Christmas you find a lot more stuff, and I think it's because people are not packing it away, so they're donating it as they go through their stuff. So I found some Velcro. Velcro's expensive, but at the bins it's inexpensive. So I found 3 packages of Velcro. Always comes in handy at different times for different things. So there's 2, they're all colored beige. Oh, okay. 2 of them are sew-on and 1 of them is sticky back. That's why they're different packages. But I picked them up. Again, they're really light. I probably paid 50 cents for all 3 of those. And we use Velcro for different things. So that's a good find. The other thing I found, and let's see if I can gather it all together. I think there's one more around here somewhere. Was in one of the bins, there was a baggie full of like paint supplies, craft stuff, but also fishing stuff. Like there's this fishing line. This particular fishing line sells for like $9 to $10 on eBay for a new package. Found a couple lures. There's this one, a Rapala, or Rapala, depending upon where you're from and how you want to pronounce it. I grew up Rapala. In Minnesota, they call it Rapala. So take your pick. Some small fishing lures and some fish hooks that are made in France. These are called spin shot, and they are hooks that spin, which is interesting. So that's what those are. And then I have one more in this pile somewhere, which I'll run into. I don't know what I got. I got black stuff all over my hands. I don't know where it came from. Must have been something I picked up here. Ooh. Well, anyway, we'll just keep marching along. Let me get rid of this stuff. Right here in front of me, I found this vintage package of Christmas stencils. This was the kind that you use the spray can of frosting to put on your windows. I remember this as a kid. We do the spray. I don't think we did it. Oh, I didn't even look in here. I just grabbed the package. I didn't follow my own rules, which is always look in the packages. Oh, how fun. Anyway, but yeah, as a kid, I remember us doing this occasionally, and I was just fascinated by the spraying the stuff on, and then yeah, of course, I had to scrape it off. Now, it looks like a number of these were never used, if any of them. They don't have any spray stuff on them. So here's all the stencils, which is cool. Some have been punched out, it looks like, but it doesn't look like they were used. So that's cool. And the bonus feature we got with these vintage. Oh, it's a star streamer. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, there's that. Christmas tree streamer. Different colored Christmas trees. That was stuck inside of this too. That's cool. Here's another one. There's another star one. Oh, and then there's this Merry Christmas sign, you know, with the letters spelled out. You can tell it's got some age. It's all turning brown on the back. Well, that was a bonus. I wasn't expecting those extra things in there. That's kind of fun. I'll put them back in there now just so I don't lose them. All right. Well, then the other thing that one of the first bins, well, the first bin that I went to, I found it was full of this. Most of this Christmas stuff came out of that bin. And in the Christmas bins were these two Bakelite vanity dishes, is what I would call them. You know, they're plastic. Oh, it's got a name on the back. Pyrolin Sheraton. That's interesting. This one too. Pyrolin Sheraton. Yep, they're both marked the same. But while I was digging through the box, I found this little thing. Now it's missing the lid, but this is the little brush for your nails, the buffer. It's seen better days and it's coming apart. And then it has this, which I assume is like a, I don't know, a pick. It's just a long thing that was inside this case. And then there's the nail file case. And it looks like somebody had this taped. So maybe they had this taped to the lid of the box, and the lid of the box got broken or lost. So yeah, so I picked this up too. Again, it's not very big, weigh very much. So that's a nice little set. It had a little price tag of $12 on it. Oh, this one has a little tray in it. Ooh, that's cool. I'm like, it's a little heavier than the other one. That's why. It was a quick trip today. I didn't take a lot of time like I normally do at the bins. I check things out really quick. And I picked up this recipe box. Now this one's very plain, but it had something I hadn't seen on a recipe box before. And that was a flip up top. So you could set your, I assume, rest your recipe right there on the box. Oh yeah, and then I picked up a couple pieces of jewelry. This is just a plastic pearl necklace. This is a brass enamel bracelet, and then a, looks like a wooden bead bracelet. So I just dumped those in there, but yeah, I just like the recipe box. I thought that was unusual, and something's in my eye. Oh, problems today. Sorry, guys. It's like real live TV around here. I found this glass ornament in the boxes of Christmas stuff too. It's very heavy. I don't think it's hand, you know, it looks like it was manufactured, not necessarily handmade, artisan piece. But I just liked it. And I found this, which I thought was really cool. It's a Christmas ornament ball with poinsettias and holly. Looks like all the red berries from the holly, either it never had them or somebody took them all off. Because they're not, there's the metal pieces on there. But anyway, I just thought it was pretty cool. Little hanging ornament. Found this vintage flocked Santa. And I think he was on something else because there is a hole in his 1 foot that he probably stands on something. But didn't find anything, but yeah, his face was quickly painted. I assume he's probably a made in Japan piece. Oh yeah, here's the other fishing lure I found. So that will be, I'll put all that fishing stuff as a lot and sell it. Then I also found these. These were actually in a different bin, so I don't think they were part of the others. But it's another ornament with these two children sitting on a star. But this on the back says Deposé Italy. So this, and it's got the spider mark. So this is a Fontanini piece, which again is highly collectible. So I haven't looked this one up, but I just grabbed it. I thought that was good. And I also grabbed this little paper angel. You know, some people call them tree toppers or whatever, but it's just an inexpensive craft piece of paper and straw and flocked face. But you know, I sell these down to Pink Elephant for like $3 to $4. So it's a good little seller. Found a tiny picture, just a little tiny one, and on the bottom it says Seaport hand painted ceramics. So I haven't looked them up to see if they're highly collectible, but I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. I just like the little picture. It's cute. Could be a little creamer, personal creamer. Then I found this, and barware is very hot right now, and it's a Star bottle opener, Star X. Patented in the U.S. and foreign countries, stationary bottle opener, guaranteed not to chip bottles, manufactured exclusively for, made in the USA. And I couldn't tell, it doesn't have a barcode on it, so I'm assuming it's fairly old, but it doesn't look like it was ever used. Oh no, that's really funny. Sorry, it's funny because here it is. Yep, it's like brand new in the box. The box says made in the USA, but the back of it is stamped Germany right there. So take your pick. Star is a US company. It says Atlanta, Georgia. So, or Star X is the model of the bottle opener, but the Brown Manufacturing is a US company. I just think that's funny where it says made in the USA and then it says Germany on the back. I have no clue what's going on with that. Here is another piece. It's a piece of restaurant ware. This is a serving dish. This one is made by Caribe, C-A-R-I-B-E, Puerto Rico, USA. It's extremely filthy dirty. And again, at our bins, most everything's by the pound except for dishware, cups, plates, bowls are 49 cents. Now, I consider this a bowl. And so the cashier and I were talking about it, and she was like, but this is a serving bowl, so we have to weigh by the pound. I'm like, well, would you eat cereal out of it? Could this be a cereal bowl? She goes, no, but ice cream would be good. That'd make a nice ice cream sundae, wouldn't it? Or a banana split bowl. So anyway, so she ended up only charging me 49 cents for it. But it's this weird, undefined almost category of dishes and dishware, and depending upon the cashier, depends on how much they're going to charge you if you have to weigh by the pound or individually. So I'm just like, it's frustrating at times. Just have a standard policy. Anything you can eat out of, or however you want to define it, but everybody's a little different. Anyway, that's my little rant. Oh, I got to make sure I don't forget the bigger things like I did the last time. So let's do that. Oh, well, we'll do this one. Found this plastic blow mold skeleton head for trick-or-treat for Halloween. So Halloween's always a big occasion anymore. So I picked that up. Hardly weighs anything. So first off, I'm going to show this, which is from my last haul that I failed to show. This is a serigraph by David Allgood. His work is fairly sellable. There's a number of his pieces out there. This one is called Iris It's very much reminded me of the 1970s to 80 period. This one was from 1981. And his stuff works, his works sell from, you know, like $40 to $100. So I picked that one up last trip. And then this trip, I did pick up another piece of art, which I'll show you now. And there's a reason I picked this up. This one is a, what I would call a religious print. I believe it's Mary and the baby Jesus, both with halos over their heads. And the reason I got this is because this is the same artist that did another piece of work that I have hanging up over there, which I will show you real quick. Hopefully I won't make you sick by moving this around. But this particular piece with the boy and the halo, you can see it's almost identical, which they say represents Jesus as a child in the carpenter shop. And honestly, I don't remember the artist's name at the moment, but that's why I picked this one up, because it goes with that one. That one I picked up at an estate sale last fall. Well, it wasn't, they were clearing out a house and they were just throwing stuff on eBay, not eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and said, hey, if you're interested, come check out what we got. We got a huge free pile. So I went there and didn't pick anything from a free pile, but I found 2 paintings that I took. And that was one of them. Oh, and then the other large thing I got, we're doing mats now. A lot of these mats with the homeless backpacks. So we'll ask people as we're handing out backpacks if they want a mat. So far, everybody has said yes and got excited about it. I found this vintage chimney hole plate, which these would, you know, when you have a hole in the chimney, in the brick chimney where they'd have a stove, and if you took the stove out because you replaced it with the furnace, you know, because the house is that old farmhouses, we had a lot of these in Nebraska growing up, they would put these decorative plates in the hole, so that would just slide into the vent hole to plug the hole. So I picked that up because I've never seen one with the wires still on it. You see a lot of the plates, but not so much with the wires on it, so that's pretty cool. And it's very, very dirty, so it needs to be cleaned. Another project. This one was, I was very surprised this was still in there. This is a Waterford tree topper. It is made by Waterford, the crystal company. Oops, that's the upside down way. And it's still in the box. It's probably been used. It does look like it's, yep, some of the paint is wore off of it. So it's been used, but it's still in the original box. And again, these are not high dollar items. These are, you know, probably $20, even though it's a Waterford crystal piece. And the box is no store, but these are from the, I don't know if this has a date on it. Original price was $55, made in Poland. Oh, that says 55 on that side. This says 19 on this side at the Jubilee, HH Jubilee tree. I don't know what all that means. Anyway, so it, and then it has $1.80 on the bottom. So this thing's been around the block a few times, which I think is funny. And then the last thing I got was this vintage Christmas tree. It's missing all the little lights. Now I picked this one up. Now obviously these lighted trees are very collectible and sell well, and his little star is broken on the top, but I plan on fixing that before putting them up for sale. And you can get the replacement lights easy enough to fill in there. And he still had his base with the light, so that was another reason. And electronics at our Goodwill Outlet stores are only 99 cents. So 99 cents, I got this tree. Oh, and there is a ding on the back too. Where it's, oops, it's gonna have more dings by the time I'm done. Right there, but I'll fix that as well. So yeah, so, and it's on the back, so you could easily have that displayed. But I've never seen a birdhouse Christmas tree. So that's why I picked this up, because this one is really unusual. Even though it had some damage on it, I picked it up just because I thought it has a great appeal to it. Oh, and I forgot to show this. It's just a little tiny umbrella, lace umbrella. I assume it's for dolls. It has a $9.99 price sticker on it. Very cute. I'll put this down at the Pink Elephant. We sell a lot of doll stuff down there. So, yeah. think $10 is reasonable for a lease umbrella. So anyway, so that is what we found, and I think I have everything. Double checking just in case I forgot something. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment on what your favorite item was, or, you know, some that brought back great memories for you, or whatever. Thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye.